Hello everyone, welcome back to Nirja Education. Today in this video, we are going to discuss the third chapter of class 5th, subject science. The name of the chapter is Food and Health. So, before starting this chapter, let's know about this term food and health and why we need to study about this, right? So dear children, why these both words are together? Because these both terms are interconnected. Do all things require food? So the answer is no. Only the living things require food, right? Non-living things do not require food. It is obvious, right? We never feed our table, our bag or our chair. But living things, they require food, right? Human beings, animals, birds, microorganisms, plants, they all require food. Why do living things require food, right? We should know about this. So, here on this board, I have mentioned the main 3 points that why living things require food. So, the first one is living things required food to grow, right? They need food to grow. Second is to get energy to work. And the third is to keep our body healthy. To be healthy and to grow well, we need right type of food, right? The food which we consumed, it has many different type of nutrients. However, not all nutrients which our body needs are present in all foods, right? That is why we are consuming variety of foods like grains, pulses, fruits, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, then meat and dairy products and so on. The food which we eat is classified into different food groups. There are main 3 food groups. So now let's see those food groups. First is bodybuilding foods. So bodybuilding foods contains protein. Second one is energy giving food. It contains carbohydrates and fats. Third is protective food. It contains minerals and vitamins. Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, minerals, vitamins, these all are nutrients. So if the food which we are consuming that lacks any of these nutrients, then it will lead to a deficiency disorder or any of the diseases. Along with these nutrients, water and roughage, they are also very much essential for our body. So we have to take care that whenever we are consuming food, that food should consist of these all nutrients, right? So now let's see different type of nutrients in detail. So first is carbohydrates. It is energy giving food, right? Carbohydrate is the energy giving food. It can be easily digested. वो easily digest हो जाता है. It releases energy quickly. Carbohydrates वाला food अगर हम consume करते हैं तो हमारे अंदर बहुत ही जल्दी energy release होती है. Sugar and starch are the simplest form. Sugar and starch are the simplest form of carbohydrates. So now let's see the sources. Carbohydrates can be present in grains, pulses, fruits and vegetables. Second is proteins. So protein is the bodybuilding food. It repairs worn out cells in our body. तो हमारी body में जो भी cells damage हो गए हैं उसको repair कौन करेगा? Protein. So milk, fish, eggs, meat, then pulses. These are the sources of proteins. Third group is fats. And what are the importance of fats? So it gives energy and keep the body warm. वो हमारी body में energy provide करता है और हमारी body को गर्म रखता है. It provide us double energy than the carbohydrates. तो carbohydrates से हमें जितनी energy मिलती है उससे भी double energy हमें fats provide करता है. What are the sources of fats? Oil, butter, cheese and fish. These are the sources of fats. Next is minerals. So minerals are needed in very small amount. जो minerals होते हैं वो हमारी body के अंदर बिल्कुल small amount में हमें चाहिए, right? It helps the nervous system to pass the message to different parts of the body. So calcium. Calcium, it builds bones and keep the teeth strong, right? तो कैल्शियम है वो क्या करता है? बोन्स को बनाने में मदद करता है और जो हमारी टीथ है उसको बिल्कुल स्ट्रॉन्ग रखने में हेल्प करता है. Another mineral is iron. इट बिल्ड्स दी रेड ब्लड सेल्स। तो वो रेड ब्लड सेल्स जो हमारे ब्लड के अंदर जो रेड ब्लड सेल्स होते हैं उसको फॉर्म करने में आयरन बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है। देन नेक्स्ट इज आयोडीन, हेल्प्स इन प्रॉपर ग्रोथ ऑफ दी बॉडी। तो आयोडीन है वो हमारी बॉडी की ग्रोथ के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। एंड व्हाट आर द सोर्सेज ऑफ दिस मिनरल्स? सो कैल्शियम कैन बी फाउंड इन मिल्क, cheese and almonds. Iron can be found in eggs, meat and liver. Iodine can be found in seafood and iodized salts. And the last one is vitamins. So now let's see the importance of vitamins. There are different type of vitamins, right? So first we will see vitamin A. It keeps the skin and bones healthy and helps good vision. The next is vitamin B. It enables us to get energy. Vitamin C helps heal wounds and vitamin D helps the body to absorb calcium. Now, what are the sources of these vitamins? So, vitamin A can be found in liver, eggs, carrots and milk. Vitamin B can be found in milk, meat and nuts. And vitamin C can be found in citrus fruits and chilies. And vitamin D can be found in green vegetables, eggs, milk and sunlight. So these are the different type of nutrients present in food. Apart from nutrients, water and roughage are also very much essential for our body. So now let's see the importance of water, that why water is so much important. 60% of our body is made up of water, right? Second is water makes major part of our blood. हमारा जो ब्लड का जो कॉम्पोजिशन है उसके अंदर मोस्टली वाटर होता है. थर्ड इज it protects delicate body parts like eyes, brains and spinal cord. So water also protects some of the delicate body parts. The next is it maintains the body temperature. हमारी body का जो temperature है वो water के through maintain होता है. Then it helps the body to digest nutrients. So water also plays an important role for the digestion of nutrients. We should consume 8 to 10 glass of water daily. Next is roughage. So first we should know what is the meaning of roughage, right? We should know this term. So what is roughage? The rough parts of the plants which you cannot digest is called roughage or dietary fibers. So roughage means the rough part of the plants जो हम digest नहीं कर सकते, right? So it is also known as dietary fibers. Next is it helps the waste moving through digestive system. So what is the importance of roughage? So वो हमारे digestive system में से जितना भी waste material है उसको move करने के लिए help करते हैं. It is present in fruits, vegetables and cereals. So roughage का जो source है वो क्या है? Fruits, vegetables and cereals. We must include dietary fibers in our diet. The food which we eat every day that forms our diet. We must take a balanced diet. So you might be wondering that what is the meaning of balanced diet. So let's see that what is the meaning of balanced diet. A diet that contains all the necessary nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins in sufficient amount is called as a balanced diet. तो हम जो भी diet हम लेते हैं, right, उसके अंदर अगर सारे के सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स है लाइक कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, फैट्स, प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स, मिनरल्स इन सफिशिएंट अमाउंट, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सेस भी नहीं होना चाहिए और बहुत कम भी नहीं होना चाहिए, सारे के सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स एकदम प्रॉपर अमाउंट में होने चाहिए. दैट टाइप ऑफ डाइट इज़ नोन एज बैलेंस्ड डाइट. We should consume a balanced diet to keep our body healthy and to keep ourselves free from diseases. Dear children, if we may not consume a proper diet or a balanced diet, we may fall sick, right? We may have to face certain diseases. So now we will discuss about disease. So first we should know what the disease means, right? We should know this term. So disease is a condition in which our body functions abnormally. So how this disease are caused? So these disease are caused by germs or you can say microorganisms. So what are these microorganisms? Microorganisms are very minute living organisms, right? They cannot be seen by our naked eyes. If we want to see those microorganisms, we need a microscope, right? So there are many different type of microorganisms, right, which can cause different type of disease. So now let's see those different type of microorganisms. First, bacteria. It is a one type of microorganisms, and the disease caused by bacteria are cholera, plague, meningitis, typhoid and tuberculosis. Next is viruses. Viruses are also one type of microorganisms. The disease caused by viruses are common cold, chickenpox, influenza, rabies, AIDS and polio. Third one is fungi. It is another form of microorganism. The disease caused by fungus is ringworm and athlete's foot. And the last one is protozoa. The disease caused by protozoa are malaria and dysentery. So these all are the different type of disease which are caused by these microorganisms. Now you might have a question, how these microorganisms cause the diseases, right? So these microorganisms can enter our body through many ways. For example, the microorganisms can enter in our body through food or water. Yes, food and water, they also have certain type of microorganisms in it, mostly the polluted food or the polluted water. Then second source is the air. Microorganisms are present everywhere, in soil, air, food, water, everywhere. As the microorganisms are also present in air, so whenever we breathe, at that time those microorganisms enter in our body and it may lead to subabnormal conditions. The third one is direct contact. Most of the times while handling some things like comb or some clothes or any of the things, at that time this type of microorganisms can transfer from that infected person's thing or from that infected person to ourselves, right? And the last one is through insects. Yes, insects can also transfer such microorganisms to our body. We can take one example of malaria, right? So malaria is a disease which is caused by a female Anopheles mosquito. So these way the different type of microorganisms causes different type of diseases. So dear children, today we will learn up to this only in this video. The remaining topics, that is types of diseases, prevention of diseases and vaccination, will be covered in the second part of this chapter. So let's have a quick recap of whatever the things we had learned today. First, we had learned about food and health, how these both terms are connected to each other. Then we learn about different type of nutrients, their importance and the sources. Then we learn about water, roughage, balanced diet, disease, how this disease are caused and different type of microorganisms. So I hope that you all understand this topic and liked our video. So please like, share and comment. And yes, don't forget to subscribe our channel and to press the bell icon. Thank you.